A plan is only as good as the support behind it. Clause 7 addresses the resources, the competence, the awareness, the communication, and the documentation that keep the QMS running. Subclause 7.1 covers resources, and it is broader than most people expect. People, naturally. You need enough qualified people to run the system. But also infrastructure, buildings, equipment, technology, transportation. The environment for the operation of processes. Temperature, humidity, lighting, hygiene, noise, whatever your processes demand. Monitoring and measuring resources, calibrated, traceable, fit for purpose. And, new in the 2015 edition, organizational knowledge. Organizational knowledge is the collective wisdom the organization has built. Lessons learned, process expertise, institutional memory. The standard requires that this knowledge is determined, maintained, and made available as needed, and that the organization considers how to acquire new knowledge when circumstances change. Subclause 7.2 is competence. For every role that affects quality, the organization must determine the required competence, through education, training, or experience. It must ensure people meet those requirements, and it must evaluate whether training and development actions were effective. Not just, did they attend the course, but, can they do the job? Subclause 7.3 is awareness. Every person doing work under the organization's control must be aware of the quality policy, relevant quality objectives, their own contribution to the effectiveness of the QMS, and the implications of not conforming to requirements. Subclause 7.4 is communication. The organization must determine what it needs to communicate, internally and externally, when to communicate it, with whom, and how. This is not ad hoc. It is planned and systematic. Subclause 7.5 is documented information. This replaces the old document control and record control clauses from 2008. And here is a notable change. The 2015 edition no longer requires a quality manual. That document, once mandatory, is now optional. But documentation itself is far from optional. The organization must create and maintain documented information required by the standard. It must control it, ensuring appropriate identification, format, review, approval, availability, protection, and disposition. What changed is flexibility. The standard lets the organization decide what documentation it needs, rather than prescribing a rigid list. The emphasis is on having the right information available to the right people at the right time. Support structures established. Now, the work itself.